Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Today's top 8 is all about some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market, the iconic 1-cent Lincoln penny. We're focusing on the rarest and most collectible Lincoln cents that have become major players in the coin collecting world. These coins aren't just old pocket change. They're pieces of history and highly valuable treasures that collectors are actively hunting today. So if you're a coin enthusiast or someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of American currency, this video is for you. Let's get started. First up, 1. The 2007 Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like just another piece of loose change, easily overlooked in the depth of a pocket or forgotten coin jar. But under its humble copper-plated surface, there could lie a secret, a treasure with the power to transform lives in a heartbeat. There are coins, and then there are coins like this one, whose value is not simply in its face worth, but in its mysterious rarity. This is the coin that whispers to destiny, the one that holds a kind of fortune that could crown an ordinary collector with unimaginable wealth overnight. Every so often, the U.S. Mint releases a coin that carries with it a secret anomaly, a flaw, a twist of fate in the minting process, or an unrecorded error that makes it one in a million. The 2007 Lincoln penny, bearing the classic profile of America's beloved president, is one such piece. While millions were minted for everyday circulation, a tiny handful emerged differently. A different planchet, an off-center strike, a double die. These rare misprints, almost mythical in number, can catapult this small copper coin into the world of million-dollar collectors' dreams. Imagine having this coin in your hand, unaware of its astronomical value. You might toss it on a counter, offer it as spare change, never knowing you were holding the key to a fortune. Yet somewhere in attics, safes, and forgotten wallets, these special 2007 pennies rest quietly, waiting for someone with eyes sharp enough and mind wise enough to recognize what they truly are. And if you're reading this, that someone could very well be you. What makes a coin like this so valuable isn't just rarity. It's the story it tells. Every mark, every imperfection, every deviation from the standard makes it a piece of art and history combined. Some collectors spend lifetimes hunting for these exact flaws. The 2007 penny, if possessing a rare double die obverse or reverse, can command 5, 6, even 7 figures at private auctions. With the right buyer, the price knows no ceiling. This is not a dream. It's a reality that's already happened with other rare cents, and yours could be next. The collectors who seek these coins aren't casual hobbyists. They're serious investors. They travel the world, attend high-stakes auctions, and pay astronomical prices for coins that complete their collections. They know the worth of rarity, of scarcity, and above all, the worth of time. Because when it comes to coins like the 2007 Lincoln cent, timing is everything. The fewer there are, the higher the stakes. The moment the world knows yours exists, it becomes a race for ownership, and you're the one holding the prize. The coin's value is not bound by any market trend or economic prediction. Its wealth lies in its uniqueness. The tiniest difference, a shadow in the lettering, an extra curl in Lincoln's ear, a faint doubling in the date, can skyrocket its value. In the world of numismatics, it's the imperfections that make a coin perfect. Your penny could carry that exact irregularity. What appears worthless to the eye may be priceless to the right collector. If you have such a coin, do not rush to sell it cheaply. Don't trade your fortune for a cup of coffee or a moment of impatience. This coin has power, the kind of power that transforms financial struggle into luxury, doubt into confidence, dreams into daily reality. You may hold in your hand not just money, but momentum, the beginning of a legacy that lifts generations. That's what rare coins do. They don't just enrich the present, they echo into the future. So look closely at your 2007 Lincoln penny. Feel its weight, study its face, turn it under the light, and observe every line, every mark, every subtle shimmer of copper. You may just be staring at your future, one not built by luck, but by discovery. This is no longer just a coin. It is your golden ticket, your billion-dollar key. Guard it, verify it, and then, only when you know its true worth, step into the wealth it was always meant to deliver. The 1978 Lincoln 1-cent coin might seem like an ordinary piece of copper, lightweight, age, and overlooked by nearly everyone. But what if I told you that this modest coin, tucked away in an old drawer or resting silently in a coin jar, holds a kind of power that could change your financial destiny in a heartbeat? Yes, this very coin, with its familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln and that small yet powerful D mint mark from Denver, has become the stuff of legends in the world of rare coin collecting. For a select few, this isn't just a penny. It's a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. Behind the humble appearance of the 1978, D penny lies a mystery that only a trained eye or lucky hand might uncover. During its minting, a few rare varieties were born, coins struck with errors so scarce and unique that they defy all odds. Double dies, off-center strikes, and misaligned dies are just a few of the hidden secrets collectors dream of finding. These are not common flaws. They are accents of beauty, mended by chance and preserved by fate. If you hold one of these elusive 1978 D pennies in your palm, you may very well be holding a coin worth millions in today's feverish collector's market. What makes these coins so phenomenally valuable isn't just their rarity. It's the passion they ignite in those who understand their worth. The most seasoned collectors and high-profile investors scour the earth for such treasures. Their collections are their pride, and a rare 1978 D penny in pristine condition with a significant error can send shockwaves to the numismatic community. We're talking about private auctions, fierce bidding wars, and 6 to 7-figure sales that take place behind velvet ropes and closed doors. To the right buyer, this single penny can become the crown jewel of a lifetime of collecting. Now imagine this, you, standing at the edge of this fortune, holding that very coin. You're unaware of its value at first, dismissing it as a relic of the past. But with a closer look, perhaps under the right lighting or magnifying lens, you notice something different. Maybe Lincoln's features are slightly doubled. Perhaps the mint mark is out of place, or the strike is deeply off-center. Your hands tremble. This could be it. The one that changes everything. The one that turns a quiet life into a legend overnight. The beauty of the 1978 D penny story is that it's not locked away in a museum or buried in a vault. It might be in your home. It could be one of the pennies you received as change years ago and never thought twice about. That's the thrilling part. It hides in plain sight. And because so few people truly understand the value of error coins, many of these gems are unknowingly spent, passed along, lost forever. But not yours. If you're reading this and you have a 1978 D penny, you're already ahead of the world. You're aware. You're awake to its potential. Rarity isn't something you can manufacture. It's either born or it's not. And this particular penny, when struck with just the right kind of minting error and preserved in top condition, transforms from a coin to a collectible masterpiece. It becomes a symbol of fate, fortune, and freedom. Some have already been discovered and sold for staggering amounts, quietly and without headlines, but the hunger for these coins only grows. As the years pass, the 1978 D penny becomes more than a collectible. It becomes a legend and its price only climbs. So what should you do if you possess this coin? You protect it. You guard like a secret, a sacred treasure that only the wise recognize. You don't let it go for pocket change. You don't sell it to the first buyer who flashes a few bills. You take your time, you seek expert verification, and when the moment is right, you present to the world as the masterpiece it is. Because you know now this isn't just a cent. It's a catalyst, a coin with the power to build empires. Let this be your call to action. Check your collections. Search your drawers. Examine that penny again with a new perspective. You might be holding a fortune. You might be one decision away from a life of abundance. In the quiet shine of the 1978, D. Lincoln sent lives the loudest kind of power, the power to change your story forever. So, take a deep breath, hold it close, and remember, sometimes all it takes to become a billionaire overnight is one lucky penny. The 2001 Lincoln 1-cent coin may seem like just another copper-plated memory of small transactions, school lunch changes, and forgotten pockets. But buried within this common year lies an astonishing truth. There are rare versions of this humble penny that could be worth a fortune, enough to wake up a billionaire overnight. Yes, it's hard to imagine, but these little discs of metal have the potential to break financial boundaries. If you have one of these special 2001 pennies, you may unknowingly be clutching the golden key to a life of unimaginable wealth and fortune. It all comes down to anomalies, those minting errors or rare die variations that occur by chance, once in a million strikes. The U.S. Mint, although precise, occasionally produces coins that deviate from perfection. The 2001 Lincoln penny is one such coin whose rare variants, whether the dramatic off-center strike, a bold double die, or a transitional metal error, have become treasures for the sharp-eyed collector. These aren't your everyday coins. These are the rare marvels born from imperfection, elevated by scarcity, and celebrated by those who understand the language of value written in copper and zinc. Imagine you're sorting through a pile of change, just passing time, and your thumb brushes across an odd-looking penny. Maybe Lincoln's image looks a bit ghosted. Maybe the lettering appears to have a shadow, or perhaps the coin's surface shimmers differently under the light. That small moment could be worth millions. While others see a coin worth 1 cent, trained collectors and auction houses see a piece of monetary history, an artifact of rare occurrence, a whisper from the mint that screams value. And the market? It's hungrier than ever. The modern collector's world has changed. People are now willing to pay astronomical amounts for coins that represent a blend of history, flaw, and beauty. If your 2001 penny features a right error and is in pristine condition, it's not impossible for it to fetch a jaw-dropping price. Sometimes even the millions, depending on rarity and demand. Such events are not rumors. They are real, quiet, and life-changing. Private collectors, international investors, and museums alike are constantly on the lookout for that 1-in-a-million penny. What's most shocking is how ordinary the rare can look. These valuable coins don't always glimmer like gold or scream for attention. They might be dull, scratched, or look like any other change in your pocket. But under magnification, the differences speak volumes. It's in the misaligned letters, the double-struck faces, or the slightly off metal mix that the coin's magic lies. And only a few ever find them. That's what makes them so desirable, so elite, so powerful. Let's step into a scenario. You take that strange 2001 penny to an appraiser. They squint, tilt it under the light, bring out their tools. Silence, then a nod, and then the words you'll never forget. This coin is rare, very rare. At that moment, your life splits into 2 timelines, one where you spend it unknowingly on gum, and another where you auction for millions and rewrite your destiny. That's the power of knowledge, and that's why you're here now, at the edge of fortune, maybe with the very coin that could unlock it. Don't underestimate this penny. The 2001 Lincoln cent, when struck with that rare error or flaw, becomes a financial revolution. It's not just currency. It's an investment, an heirloom, a gateway to generational wealth. It reminds us that even the smallest things can carry the biggest power. Hidden in everyday life, in your coin jar, or between couch cushions, could be the very thing that sets your future ablaze with fortune. So, if you possess this coin, treat it like royalty. Store it safely. Get it appraised. Protect it from wear. Because that 1 cent might be the most valuable thing you own. And in the right hands, it could crown you as the next overnight billionaire. This isn't fantasy. This is the extraordinary hidden in the ordinary. This is your moment. Sparked by a single copper coin. The 1998 Lincoln 1 cent coin might seem like an ordinary piece of currency, a simple, unremarkable penny that's passed through millions of hands over the years. But beneath its copper sheen lies a secret that could turn an average day into a life-changing event. For those lucky enough to possess the rare 1998 penny, this humble coin is far more than just pocket change. It could be worth a fortune. Imagine this. A single penny could change the trajectory of your life overnight, propelling you into the realm of unimaginable wealth. If you have one of these rare coins in your possession, don't make the mistake of spending it casually. You could be sitting on a literal gold mine. What sets the 1998 penny apart from the countless other coins of the same year? It's all about the details, the subtle imperfections, and the rare minting errors that transform an ordinary coin into a sought-after treasure. Collectors and investors aren't looking for flawless coins. They're after the rarities. The ones that slip the cracks during minting, the ones with misprints, off-center strikes, or double dies. These imperfections, once dismissed as mistakes, have become the crown jewels of the coin-collecting world, and the 1998 Lincoln penny is no exception. If you happen to have one with the right flaw, it could be worth far more than its nominal value. Coins like this don't often appear in circulation. Many are hidden away in collections, stored in mint condition, awaiting their moment in the spotlight. So, if you're lucky enough to stumble across a 1998 penny with a rare error, you could be sitting on a piece of history, something that could fetch millions at auction. The truth is, these errors can be incredibly valuable, with certain coins fetching astronomical prices because they're unique, irreplaceable, and coveted by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for them. The rarity of these minting errors drives demand, and the competition to acquire these coins can create a market where a single penny can command more than some luxury cars or expensive properties. But what's even more incredible is that these rare pennies aren't just relics from the past. They're part of a thriving and ever-growing industry. The coin market, particularly for rare and valuable pieces, is more lucrative than ever. The allure of these coins lies not only in their historical significance, but also in their potential for massive returns. The right buyer can turn a modest penny into a seven-figure asset, and the demand for unique coins has never been higher. This means that the rare 1998 Lincoln penny you might possess could very well be your ticket to a financial windfall that most people can only dream of. The thing about these coins is that they don't scream valuable. In fact, they might look almost identical to the hundreds of other pennies that pass through your hands daily. But under the right light and with the right tools, the differences are clear. A slight misalignment of the strike, an extra digit in the date, or even a doubled image can turn what seems like a simple penny into a highly coveted piece of currency. This is the magic of coin collecting. The subtlety of it, the discovery of something rare in what seems to be an ordinary, everyday object. Now, picture this. You take the time to get your coin properly appraised, and the results come back with a value you could never have anticipated. That modest penny, which once sat unnoticed at the bottom of your pocket or jar, is now a ticket to wealth and prosperity. You find yourself on the cusp of something extraordinary, something that could transform not just your life but the lives of those around you. The value of rare coins like the 1998 penny is only set to rise as demand continues to outpace supply. As fewer of these coins remain in circulation, their value will only become more precious. And it's not just about monetary wealth. Owning a coin like the 1998 Lincoln penny with a rare flaw is also about legacy. Rare coins are not just investments. They are pieces of history, carrying the stories of the people and the times that created them. They are artifacts that connect us to the past and offer a tangible link to the events that shaped the world. When you hold a rare 1998 penny in your hand, you're not just holding metal. You're holding a piece of America's history, a symbol of craftsmanship, and a reminder that even the smallest things can hold the greatest value. So, if you happen to find yourself with a 1998 Lincoln penny, take a moment to appreciate its potential. It may look like a simple, everyday coin, but in the right hands, it could become the key to unimaginable wealth. Don't let it slip away unnoticed. Protect it, value it, and keep it safe. Because the power of this coin isn't just in what it represents. It's in what it can do for your future. You may be holding the key to a financial revolution, and with it, the chance to change your fortune forever. The 1982 Lincoln penny from the United States might just be one of the greatest hidden treasures in the coin world. A silent powerhouse of unimaginable value that could turn an ordinary person into a billionaire overnight. To the untrained eye, this copper-colored coin might seem like just another piece of spare change, forgotten in drawers or dropped into vending machines. But for those who know what to look for, the 1982 penny holds secrets that can unlock extreme wealth. If you ever held on to an old penny from this year, you could be holding on to more than just a coin. You could be cradling a fortune capable of transforming your entire life. What makes the 1982 penny so uniquely